Welcome to the Daily Dime. I'm Jim Basswell. Upsets commonplace in the men's NCAA tournament, but the NBA offered a few of their own on Sunday with Dallas, a team that's upset in more ways than one. Jason Kidd and the Mavs getting the Spurs on Sunday late in the opening quarter. Dallas in transition. It's Jerry Stackhouse ending that run. 3-balling. Mavs up a half dozen. Second quarter, their lead is at 5. It's Kidd again from beyond the arc. The Mavericks had a 30-22 edge, but then the Spurs counter on the run. Manu Ginobili finding Tony Parker off the reverse. After the freebie, the Spurs had the game even at 36. Third quarter, Ginobili for Ime Udoka. Dirk Nowitzki there with a block, but he goes down hard. Tim Duncan there for the lay-in plus the foul. The Spurs had the top side of the scoreboard, but Dirk not getting up. Another look at this awkward fall on his ankle and knee. He has a leg and ankle injury taken off the court by his teammates, and Dirk will be sidelined for some time. 4 minutes left in the game. The Spurs had a lead of a half dozen, and Duncan facing up on Eric Dampier, nailing the jumper. San Antonio 88-81 winners.
Well, they're discouraged and disappointed. Here's a game where Parker goes 4 for 21 and Duncan goes 7 for 21. You do the math, you would expect to win that game.
Margin of error is, very, very small. So, we were right there. We just, we couldn't get a shot or a stop when we needed one.
While initial x-rays and MRIs on Dirk's leg have come back negative, the expectation is the Mavs star will miss about 2 weeks. Not exactly great timing for a team that's lost 3 straight and holds a playoff spot by only 2 games. Our second season hopes dash from Mark Cuban's team. Stephen A. Smith explores this exact topic.
Nobody knows what's going to happen to Dallas Mavericks now that Dirk Nowitzki has gone down. The only thing anybody can tell you for real is that they're in a world of trouble. Yes, only a game and a half separates the top 6 seeds in the Western Conference. But the battle for that 7th and 8th slot is between Dallas, Golden State, and the Denver Nuggets right now. And if you look at the Mavs schedule, over the next 2 weeks, you got to face Denver. You got to face Golden State twice. You've got to go against Kobe and the Lakers. You've got to go against the Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the surging Phoenix Suns. The only break that they get inside the next 2 weeks is 2 games against the Los Angeles Clippers. That's it, which means Josh Howard has got to step up. He's been averaging better than 19 points, 46% shooting from the field, a better 3-point shooter this year than Dirk Nowitzki percentage-wise, and Jason Kidd, of course, has got to step up. But he's looked pathetic as of late. We know he's an all-star. We know he's a future Hall of Famer. But it ain't about tomorrow or next year. It's about now. They've got to get it done because they're in trouble.
Washington home to Detroit. Opening quarter, Antoine Jamison backdoor look. Brendan Haywood, he'll flush it home. The Wiz within a point. Pass work continues early third. Haywood for Caron Butler. He'll cram it down. He had 17. Washington up top 55-49. Under 2 minutes to go in the game. Butler returns the favor for Haywood. Hoop plus the foul. Another look at the terrific look. Butler post-game following a 95-83 Washington win.
What do wins like this against quality teams like the Pistons, what does that do for this team's confidence?
I mean, it means a lot, because, we've been a team battling through adversity all season, and to get a win like this in front of our home crowd, and, we beat the Bostons, we beat the Detroits, we beat the Clevelands, and we got to continue to keep going, and carry this momentum out west.
Lakers and Warriors. L.A. was down 72-49 at the half, but rally back fourth quarter. Kobe Bryant off the spin. The feed for Rodi Turiaf. The hoop plus one. Terrific look after the free throw. They get even at 95. Under 45 seconds to go. Warriors up a point. Kick out for Steven Jackson. He's 3-balling. Golden State goes up top at 112-108. Moments later, though, Kobe off the screen. He'll go from beyond the arc. He had 36 for the game. Lakers down a point. The Warriors answer right back, though, with 10 seconds to go. Again, it's Jackson from beyond the arc. 3-balling, 6 of 11 from that range. He had 31 for the game. Golden State 115-111.
We got complacent, got too happy with that lead, got a little bit too relaxed, and anytime you play against Kobe Bryant, he's not going to be relaxed. His team's going to play harder. So we found a way to win, but it was still ugly.
Nuggets and Raptors from Toronto. Fourth quarter, Allen Iverson from beyond the arc. He had 36 for the game. Later, it's Jose Calderon alley-ooping for Jamario Moon. Toronto grabs the top side of the scoreboard, but Denver counters with under 6 minutes to go. It's Melo, 2 of his 33. Then they swing it out, Toronto does, for the corner tray from Anthony Parker. Raptors go up a pair, but under 2 minutes on the clock, Denver up 2. It's Melo for AI, and he helps seal the deal. Denver keeping those playoff hopes alive, 109-100.
You know, everybody talk about the first couple minutes of the game, the first 45, but the last 2 minutes is what it's about. Last 2-3 minutes, you got to make defensive stops, and Kenyon just came up big for us. He was in foul trouble all night, and he just stayed aggressive.
Back to the Lone Star State for a terrific basketball play. Manu Ginobili goes under Eric Dampier, and Tony Parker does the rest. Sacrificing his body, Parker loops through the defense and somehow, with plenty of arc, finds his target. Parker's deuce through traffic, our play of the night. That's it for today's Dime. Tonight, it's all about the rematch as the Lakers and Warriors do it again. This time they tip from the city by the bay. We'll have the sights of this Take 2. So come on back to the Daily Dime right here on ESPN.com. Until then, I'm Jim Baskell.